Hi, I'm Chris, and this is
Asher.
and we are doing the second half of Asher's summer business. We just started it today. We are starting a concept here called the 4 Chick-fil-A cows. And we have 4 characters, 4 cows from a Chick-fil-A restaurant. And we're going to learn about saving and spending habits and investing habits using these different personalities. And we're going to basically simulate 1 year for every week over the next few weeks. We're running a simulation, and Asher and I are going to populate how they use their money over the next few weeks. Okay? So first off, Asher, why don't you tell us about the 4 characters?
So first up on the list is spending.
Spendy, okay.
He likes spending on whatever and doesn't care how much money he has left. And he
Okay.
just likes spending.
Okay.
Saving, he puts his money in the bank and he wants to save up. And I think that's really smart.
There you go.
And
Plus stocky.
Stocky, well, so he invests. He's going to invest
In what?
in businesses.
And businesses with stocks, right? Okay.
And he owns a business, and he doesn't have as much money as the others.
To begin with.
Yeah,
So he owns which business?
the Chick-fil-A.
The Chick-fil-A, right? So Spendy, Savvy, Stocky all work at the Chick-fil-A, and Oni is the owner.
Oh, and by the way, they're his brothers.
Yeah, they're all brothers, and they've recently left Mom's house, and they're trying to make it on their own. Okay, so they each have started out with $100 in cash, right? And they also happen to have a house, which will be useful a little
Well,
later.
Except for Oni.
That's right. And we'll talk about how Oni is a little different here when we get to him at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so why don't you come in for a second, and let's talk about how each one of these has behaved so far in their first year. So Spendy, he had $100 to start out. They each make $100, right? And their expenses amount to how much?
70.
That's right.
Negative 70 and negative 30
That's right, $70. And then Spendy here, he spends all his extra money.
on super fun things.
Okay, now how did we figure out how much Spendy was going to spend this year?
30.
Remember
Wait,
how
no.
we did it?
Oh yeah. Like,
Oh no, that's for the others. It's for yeah. It's actually Spendy also spends more too. He can spend into his savings. So we basically drew numbers from a hat up to a certain size, where Spendy could spend every bit of cash he has, or even into some of his savings. Okay. Now, what has Savvy done here?
he's been saving his stuff in the bank, like he said a minute ago.
And did he spend any extra on anything else besides expenses?
Nope.
He didn't, right? Went all right down to his savings. Okay. And so now let's talk about Stocky. So what did Stocky do with his extra cash, Asher?
So he lended it to a company, and he's hoping it would turn into $30.
So he spent 20. He's invested 20.
Yeah.
And he hopes to turn into 30. We also did the same thing where we used a little hat here, and we drew some number out that he was going to invest this year, right?
Yep.
So he's invested $20. And then down here, Oni started out at negative $1,000. That's because he got what's that again?
A loan
And where did he get the loan from?
from bank.
The bank, right? So the bank has enough extra cash. They're going to give it to a small business owner like Oni, and he's going to try to run a company. So he's actually established this franchise here, and he's currently starting at, what's the number? Right there?
Negative 10,090.
Negative 1,090. Yeah, that's right. So it's going to be an investment year for him, and then we'll see how he does year after year. Right?